considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
This one taken at the 7. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
They'll go with a counter on first down. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
19 Tiger. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
Second and 10. At the
Rig alert.
22-yard
Rig alert.
line.
Mustang 19. Cup 19. Cup Warrior 70. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready.
On second down, it's Daniels. Now he'll run. And he'll be lucky to just get some positive yards out of that one. Out of bounds, pickup of 2.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. That'll be intercepted.
So it's 3rd down, and just seems clear that he's just trying to do anything to keep the drive alive. But even though you're trying to keep the punt team off the field, you just can't be careless and reckless. And that's really what he ended up being, Mike. And defense takes advantage and takes it back to the house.
As the score, Cowboys 10, Commanders 7. Landon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Ready up. Hurt. Street. Cougar 19. Jack Panther. Roll.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
60 Bison. 18 Rattler.
Play action. Here's Daniels. This one intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Merrick. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, with this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands, more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
So, not quite first and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. They'll stay on the ground. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Aubrey, good with the extra point. The Cowboys move further out in front. It is now 17-0. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Dragon 60. Come on. Set.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniel. That's to Ja'Cory Krosky Merrick. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 29-yard line.
Go.
Throwing on 2nd down. Daniel. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down.
Trap 50. Cup 19. Cup 19. 19 tight. 19. Buffalo 18. Ready.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He finds Mims. It's complete. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, Washington.
Good for a Washington.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Daniels now on first down. Forced out wide. There's a throw right side. It's being complete.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
Go. 19 target. Big Lion. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Hurt. 70 Ranger. 70 range. Mustang 19.
Now give on the ground. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Moving left. He'll try to run for it. They'll pick up 7. Nice job defensively, though, to make sure it's not more. And it sets up 4th down. Here's the punter now. He'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. One quarter in the books. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Commanders with the football to begin the 2nd quarter. Here's their punter now. And he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. That is fielded at the 20. And this will not turn out to be a good return. Forced backwards, and they get it out of bounds. Begin here on the ground. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
Big hole to the 30. Past midfield. Inside the 30. And he will dive into the end zone. 82 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Cowboys are able to extend out to a 24-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
On the stick. Dragon 60. Come on, come on.
On first down, Daniel. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Check, 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 check. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Warrior 70. Ready.
Daniels to throw on second down. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender finding his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
Street, street. Panther 11, Panther 11. Let's go.
On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. 12 yards. On that hookup, good for a Commanders first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Forced out left. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Hey, check that, check that. Hey, hey. Cougar 19. Set, hurt. Chop 60, chop 6. Buffalo 18. 70 Rangers, 79 Broncos. Dragon 60. Hut.
The air again is Daniels. Fires left sideline. That is complete. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. After that play, we have one of the Commanders who is down. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment.
Ready?
They'll come
Warrior,
up first
70.
and 10 at the 40.
Here we go, start. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Check smash, check smash, check. 7 Pirates, 7 Pop, 18, Pioneer. Hut, hut.
Daniels gonna throw again. Going up top. That's gonna be incomplete. Very stout. That's gonna bring up second down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Ready? Hey, smash. Bronco 80, 19 Lions. Let go.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. He's got his big target. That's Isaiah Likely. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Cowboy 80, 60 Bobcat, 65, Mustang 19, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 19 tight, Cub 19, Cub 19.
Third and short, and it's Daniels. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
We'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
They'll stick with him again.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Ready?
To throw is Daniels. A screen set up for Krosky Merriman. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Now they're entering the area of the field, especially with the amount of yards they've gained on this possession, Mike, where it feels like a touchdown is critical. For the defense, settling for a field goal here, especially with the ball where it is, feels like a win.
And he'll be strapped up at the line of scrimmage. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this. Second and 10.
Dragon 60. Here we go. Set. Ready.
Throwing now. Daniels. Exiting the pocket right. That is awesome. What a job on the scramble. Touchdown, Commander. That is second TD catch of the season. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg. Could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground. And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as he's up to the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. And the Cowboy first down.
Throwing. Nix. Moving to his right. He's going to look for the home run ball. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked off by Mikey Sainristil. And he covers some ground on the return as well. Out of bounds, past the 40-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. And he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Check. Warrior 70.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He'll take a shot with Mims.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down. On comes the punter now, as he's on to punt for Washington. And this will not turn out to be a good return. Forced backwards, and they get it out of bounds. Here's a toss, right side. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
At the 21-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Here's a toss as they look to run. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Play action now. It's Nix. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline. And this ball incomplete on third down. Dante Thornton was the intended target. And it's going to bring up fourth down. This one fielded. Special teams has come up with the recovery.
You know, it's so hard to say what goes wrong on these bad snaps, Mike. You know, sometimes it's mechanics, sometimes it's concentration, sometimes, frankly, it's just bad luck and things go sideways, but he puts a little bit too much juice on it, ends up out of the punter's reach, and now they're heading back to the sideline, and they just put their defense in a really bad spot.
That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Second and 7. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Finding space at the 15. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Dallas. That is his 3rd touchdown of the game and his 9th for the year. Good with the extra point. Cowboys add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Now he'll air one out. That is hard. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Now, this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Pretty bold call right there, but what you're looking for out of the locker room is just a spark of some sort. They thought they could get it on their special teams. They don't. Now they put their defense in a tough spot, trying to not allow them to extend this lead.
Here's a run to begin this third quarter. Not much happening there, just a short game. From the 41, here's 2nd and 8. Handoff here, up the middle. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
To throw is Nix. Open man, it's Dante Thornton. And he'll take this one in. Dante Thornton, touchdown Cowboys. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice. But it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Cowboys add on to their already sizable lead.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
First down 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Check, Bobcat, check. Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Ready.
On play action, Daniels. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
To the ground, a first down run. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Cowboy 80. Dragon 60. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 70 Ranger. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Here's Daniels. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
8 yards to go.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 18 Pioneer, 79 Bronco.
From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force 4th down.
So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points. But really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play, it stresses your offensive line. It stresses your quarterback. It stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play offensive football in the NFL, and they've got to do it really for the remainder of this half.
They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Gonna give the ball over on downs.
Yeah, in this game, Mike, it's just gotten away from them here in the third quarter. They're pretty much forced every possession. They're going to have to go for it and really press the issue, and I'm not even sure if that's going to be enough to get them back into this one.
Not much there, maybe a yard.
Here we go,
From the 34-yard line, here's second down and 9.
Brings up second and 9.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. Finding room to the 20. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Dallas. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Now Aubrey for the extra point. It's up and through. Cowboys stretch things out even further.
Commander is 6. Brandon Aubrey.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And the good kick pays off. They'll only be able to take this past the 10-yard line. To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. Got it into the hands of Mims. And he's going to get this up to the 22-yard line. They get 11. And quickly pick up the first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Second and 12.
Bronco
At the
switch,
20-yard
Bronco,
line.
bring it. 70 range, cup 19, cup 19.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Okay, break.
It is 3rd and long.
Ready, ready. Beat. 60. Ready.
Throwing is Daniel. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Got it. Ready?
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
19 tight. 19 tight. Go.
They'll go. Here's Daniels. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th. They wind up turning it over on down.
You know, Mike, I've seen a lot of aggressive plays over the years, but this one, it might just take the cake. I mean, to go for it in this situation, this deep in your own territory, you're making quite the statement that you are going to be aggressive all day long.
Oh, I said. Ready.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Second and 10.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
On third down, we're trying to get it on the ground. This will not do the trick. They stopped it behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
That's a great job defensively. The goal of every defense in the NFL is to accomplish one of two things: turnovers, force field goals. In this case, the big third down stop is most likely going to lead to the latter. Really nice job there in the red zone.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cowboys will extend their third quarter lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
He fields it at the 8. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. In the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12.
Check,
at the 23-yard line.
Pick it up. You're embarrassing us.
Play action. Here's Daniels. Goes down to his left. He'll air it out down the middle. His offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Ready? Hot! Through the 12! Undercrush! Kill, turn up!
Now a run on first down. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Oh, my son! Hey!
A handoff as they try to run it here. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down.
A 2-yard pickup takes it third.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. A big play for the Cowboys. And even 30 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Task a bit tougher as they face second and goal. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd and goal. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And he gets this one down inside the 10, but it will set up 3rd and goal. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. And this defense standing tall in the red zone. They stop it for no gain. And now it's 4th and goal.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Cowboys will extend their lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Uh-oh. Yeah. And they'll force him out of bounds right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Hey, check that, street. 70, 79, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
Now Daniels going to give this forward to the receiver. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Dragon 60. Riggs. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
They'll throw with Daniels. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Got it. Ready?
A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
Come on. Ready, right?
Now Daniels. He finds Mims. It's complete. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. After that play, we have one of the Commanders who is down. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. Here's 1st and 10.
Go.
To the air again is Daniel. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
19 type, not like you. Trap 60, trap 18, Pioneer. Check, hurt.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. He's going to have the 1st down and then some. And he will score. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Washington. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. This will pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
The PAT, up and good. And the Commanders cut into the lead a little bit. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with Blue. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and
4. A run once more with Blue. He's going to get first down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground. Man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
A gain there of 21. That's good for a Dallas first down.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Blue going to get it again here on first down. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? On the ground, it's Blue. Space to run inside the 20. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. 22 yards, the pickup there. First down, Cowboys.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Dallas.
Again, it's Blue. And he will get into the end zone. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Cowboys. Auburn good with the extra point. And the Cowboys will add one more onto their big lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
Start out here with an option to the left, and he'll give it up on the pitch. Tremendous pursuit. They force him out of bounds behind the line. It'll be a loss of 3 on the play.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14.
Tag! Ready.
Oh, a loose football. Fortunately for the Commanders, one of their guys able to get back in there and retain possession.
Back at the 12-yard line.
Ready.
3rd and long, and here's Daniels. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Down to a knee here. The defense still has a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they're going to use them. The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. The last 2 runs each lost a yard. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 12. The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So it's a win here for the